What's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here, guitarjams.com. Had a lot of requests for this tune, so I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give you two different ways to play this. So it's great for two guitars to play it together. You do need a capo for the first kind of folky way. Hopefully you got one at this point. Also, if you want to get deeper into learning guitar, and it's also where I take my requests, I've got my email list down there. You can sign up for it or just click the link and check it out. Send chord and scale books, other videos that are not on YouTube, and then also you can reply with the song requests, and I compile them up. So anyway, check that out. I really appreciate it. But let's zoom in, and we're going to learn this tune right now. Here we go. All right, people, so I'm going to take the capo here, and I'm going to put it all the way up high, all the way up to the 8th fret. Remember, I'm going to teach you two different ways to play this. This is the first way. And the main idea is that two guitar players can play this together. One guy playing one way, one guy playing the other way. So here's the capo version. You only need 3 chords, and it's pretty easy, you know, because it's fast. It's fast, however. But we want to just strum down, and we're going to play a D shape here. Just pretend that the 8th fret is 0, okay? So actually I'm going to scoot it back a little bit so I can fit my sausage fingers in there, in that little spot. So we're going to take a D chord. I'm going to show you a couple of embellishments, but right off the bat, just real fast, you can do all down strums. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to play a G7 chord. So my ring finger is going to go 3 frets up from the capo. Middle finger on the 2nd fret of the A string there. Index finger on the 1st fret of the high E, and you get what's called G7. It's a bluesy chord. And this really is just kind of a basic blues progression, but kind of folkified and hippified. And Ron Burgundy-fied with some flute. Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, back to the D for 4, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to play an A7 chord. You play A major. But you could play an A7, which just kind of helps me fit my fingers in there. And it's just 2nd fret on the D, 2nd fret on the B. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4. D, 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 D. G7, got to get to D. And then we hang on A till we go back to the D. Going where? Now, if you're getting tired from all down strums, you can alternate it. And I do both on this song. Eventually it goes to the next section. All the same chords, it's just G7 to D, then A7, back to D. Does it one more time. Then we do a G7, back to the D. You've got an A, back to the D. So there's a little kind of ending thing that happens twice. So it kind of does a G, D. It's just D, G, D. But that down D is the beginning of the rhythm again. So it's like. one more thing you can add to that D chord is two of those, I just did 4 strums there. 2 of them have the index down, the next 2 have the index up, and you're getting this little bit of a boogie rhythm going, and then the other guitar player plays the straight up Chuck Berry boogie rhythm, and when you do them together, they sound really cool. Whether one guy's on acoustic, one guy's on electric, both acoustic, doesn't matter, so watch. There's something really fun about putting the capo way up high on the guitar for that real, add some jinglies and some janglies and some janglies and some jinglies. Jingly Unchained. Jangles Unchained. Okay. Here is the alternate part, and when you put the capo that high up and you play a D chord, you end up with a B flat. In concert tuning or whatever, you're really playing a blues in B flat. So for us to do that without a capo, we're going to play a power chord right here starting on the 6th fret. So it looks like this. So that's the first chord, just like we were playing that D up here. Same chord, different voicing. Okay, the second chord is just right next door. We call that E flat. Back to the B flat. Then we go up a whole step, which is going to be the 8th fret, power chord on the A string, back to the B. But what we want to do is, and if you can, we're going to add our pinky up a whole step from our ring finger. It's going to help. You're not going to, if your hand's kind of out like this, look at my elbow there. If it's out like this, you're never going to be able to reach. If I move my elbow in to the tip of my rib cage like that, it gets my hand and my fingers to kind of be parallel with the frets, and it's going to be easier for me to do that stretch. So watch. So I'm just adding it one time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is that chord. Don't you know? Then I'm going to that next chord, back to the first one. I'm going to go up a whole step on the A string root, back to the first chord. That other part, All right, that was a lesson. Hope you got something from it. I had a lot of fun teaching it to you, and I had a lot of fun hanging out with you too. So if you want to get deeper into it, you can click that link down there and check it out. Otherwise, I'll see you in another one of these video lessons real soon. Take care.